Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode of our channel Book Tank. I am Siddharth Iyer and we will be discussing about the books from the genre of literature. The first book which I will be discussing is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte in the year 1847. I read this book around four months back and I really liked it. About a character named Heathcliff, an orphan who is adopted by a wealthy family, the Earnshaws, and his journey from being treated as a pampered boy to a mere labourer and then to actually owning the place, and his ups and downs in life. When I read this book, I sort of got the idea of the message that the author is trying to portray, which is unfulfilled love in a tragic romance novel, and hence the theme of the story is love is pain. The second book which we'll be discussing is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen in the year 1813. She wrote this book in 3 parts or 3 volumes. This book is what we can consider a classic when it comes to English literature. It has witty and praiseworthy character delineation. It revolves around the growing relationship between Elizabeth Bennet, a daughter of a country gentleman, and Fitzwilliam Darcy, a rich landowner. Although Pride and Prejudice has been criticized for its lack of historical context because of the existence of his characters in a social bubble which is rarely penetrated by the events happening around it. The author has depicted the world in all of its narrow Pride and Prejudice with unswerving accuracy and satire. The third book which I'll be talking about is Little Women. This is a book which you can call a coming-of-age novel. This is written by an American novelist, Louisa May Alcott. The story came in 2 parts. The first part came in 1868 and the second part came in 1869. The story revolves around 4 March sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth and Amy, and the details of their passage from childhood to womanhood. The plot is loosely based on the lives of the author and her three sisters. The fourth book which I'll be talking about is one of my favorites, as I had it in my school syllabus as well. It is Merchant of Venice, a 16th century play written by none other than Shakespeare himself. We all have learned about him at some point in our lives. The story is about a businessman in Venice named Antonio, who borrows money from a Jewish moneylender, Shylock, on behalf of his best friend Bassanio. And when he fails to pay the amount due, he lands into a huge trouble, and his friend Bassanio takes it upon himself to rescue Antonio. The fifth book and the final book which I'll be talking about is God of Small Things, written by Arundhati Roy in the year 1997. The story revolves around 2 twin sisters and brother named Esther and Rahel, and the events that build up and follow the drowning death of their cousin while all 3 were children. The story deals with intrapersonal complexities of one Indian family, but dwells deeply into the social and cultural boundaries. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope to enjoy the video. Please like, share and subscribe and comment down below, and don't forget to seize the book.